life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above. If you would tell me I'm the only one.
Gimme Beauty has the best hair ties. I wanted to show you the difference. I have two different kinds. So this one is for medium hair and they're smaller. I use these for when my hair is straight because I don't need the big one. When my hair is curly or I curled it, if I curl it naturally or I curl it, I couldn't even get this in my hair. These are perfect for thick hair. Try them. Great stocking stuffers too. I have a code DD15.
I hate everything made after 1980. Old things were built to last. They had character.
If you were born in the 80s or 90s, you grew up in a world that doesn't exist anymore. You remember when friendship meant knocking on someone's door, not sending a text. When Saturday mornings were made for cartoons, not scrolling feeds. When happiness came from mixtapes, bike rides, and streetlights telling you it was time to go home. But here's what makes your generation different. You were the bridge. The last to know life without technology, and the first to grow up adapting to it. You lived through payphones and dial-up, and then watched the world transform into something faster, louder, and harder to escape. And maybe that's why people born in the 80s and 90s carry a certain ache, a nostalgia for simplicity, a quiet wish that joy could still feel as easy as it once did. If that feels like you, it's because you carried two worlds inside you.
Cozy room, the windows are illuminated by the evening sunshine through them, fiery gems for you, only for you.
Maybe it was 2 years ago. Dad made this frame out of an old door. So it was the top of a door. And I framed it with this picture of the Santa Claus. And you guys know how much I love switching out my antique frames with different seasonal pictures. So I brought my stack home and I'm going to switch all of them out from Halloween. This is one of the Halloween ones that I had this year. So I'm going to take this printout and put in a seasonal one, or I'm sorry, a Christmas one. And I have a theme this year. They're going to be Santas. Like I said, I just brought home all of my prints. I downloaded all of these from Etsy and then I sent them to my local print shop to have him print them off in the sizes that I need. Sometimes, a lot of times, prints don't come in that size. So I will kind of cut off some of the details on the side. You might have like a tree or a mountain that I'll just cut that off so it fits. My local print shop will print them on this size and then I cut them. That was the original. And then there's the Halloween one. You switch out your pictures a lot in frames and don't have one of these tools, this is a must-have. Deb actually bought it for me. And I'm the type of person who is like, I don't need that. I'm so glad that I have it. It takes so much less time. It's under $10, I think. So cute. Ended up taking down the basket because I thought it looked better. If it was a smaller basket, it would work, but I like that.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean.
First thing you do is pick out your frames. These particular frames that I chose do not have glass. So if you have the same situation, go to the hardware store, we use Ace, take your frames in, and they will cut a piece of glass to size. I then usually search on Etsy to find downloadable prints in whatever theme that I am looking for. I wanted some spooky or creepy Halloween vintage photos. So that's what I put in. And these are the ones that I found. Here are some spooky witch photos. Add that to your cart and then check out as normal. Get a confirmation email and then it says view your files on Etsy. Click on that. You will download these files onto your computer. I usually send mine to our local print shop. Email them and I say, please print this photo off on matte paper in this size. Send it to CVS, Walgreens, Staples.